All right, Vanners, need some help, as usual. Here's the scoop. I'm gonna be transporting this van on an open trailer. And it's gonna probably be doing about 70, 80 miles an hour. I'm worried about this sun visor because if you take a look, it's a little wobbly. And I did everything I could possibly do to secure it. I put over here, you know, the rivets in, as you can see, in between the rhinestones. So it's got all the rivets, but it's still, whoops, I'll kill myself doing this. It still wobbles a little bit. So what I did was I put this little metal piece here, and you can see it over there. So that's kind of secure, but I'm worried about 70 or 80 miles an hour over, 10 hours a day. It's going to be on the road for about 40 hours if this thing is going to break off. So if you know something that I don't, if you have some other way to kind of secure this better. This is actually the second sun visor. The first one already broke off the last time I was on a tow truck. So I really don't feel like trying to track down another sun visor. Some people suggested that I remove the sun visor to be safe and then re-put it on the van when it gets to the destination. But I don't like that idea for a couple of reasons. Number one is I'm a schmuck and I'm probably gonna make it worse trying to break this thing off. Number two is I don't even know how to remove the rivets. Number three, I'm a big fan of glue. So I actually put extra adhesive to kind of secure it better. So I don't really think removing this is gonna be an option. But if you have any ideas, let me know. One idea I had was I said when I put it on the flatbed, to get it towed, because I can't get an enclosure. The enclosure just doesn't fit. I was thinking of putting it backwards so that the rear end will be hitting the wind and the wind will be coming from the opposite direction. I thought maybe that would reduce the chances of the sun visor breaking off. But the problem is I'm worried that if I reverse it, then this piece down here will break off because the wind is pushing it in the opposite direction. And again, not shockingly, I also broke this off years ago. I was driving this when I was in high school. I was going to see my now ex-girlfriend, who ironically is still my best friend, in a snowstorm. And this whole piece busted off, so I had to remake it. So as you can see, it's kind of a mess, but it's secure. But I'm worried that if the wind is going in the opposite direction, this will break off as well. My hope is all this will stay together and I won't lose too many rhinestones in the process. But if you got any ideas, let me know. Another brilliant idea, which probably will bomb miserably, is I bought a giant RV car cover. And I was gonna put the RV cover over it. And so that this way the wind would go around it, but I'm beginning to realize that covering a van doing 70, 80 miles an hour is probably not a good idea. It's probably gonna get ripped apart. And then I'm worried that after it gets ripped apart, it's gonna turn into like a giant parachute that's gonna cover the entire highway, resulting in a multi-car accident. And of course, there's Cloud Dancer on TV saying, hey, it caused a multi-car accident, and it's not even moving. It's literally sitting still, and it still caused a fiasco. So if anybody has any ideas, seriously, this worries me. Even doing like 40 miles an hour, this shakes a bit. But I just don't have any ideas how to secure it. If somebody has an idea, please let me know right away, because I'm kind of running out of options. All right, guys, thanks so much. Stay safe, everybody. Goodbye.